This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Flyman Rain.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Little abrupt. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I ain't got the beverage with me today.
I got a little beverage, a little wine in here. It ain't too much. A little wine mix. That ain't straight wine. A little wine mix. But hey, we back, man. We back.
Yeah, man. We back, man. Happy holidays, everybody, man. Hope y'all got y'all Christmas away.
Hey, yo, we got the horns going. You know what I'm saying?
Hope y'all got y'all Christmas shopping on out the way, man. Everything, because I know it's. I work across the street from the mall, and Kenwood Mall right now is crazy.
All right, World War III over there. So good luck if you ain't got your stuff, man. If you do have it, if you don't have it, man, set up for pickup, man. Just go drive and pick something up at Target or Walmart or something like that. If you're going to a mall, good luck. You're gonna be in there for a couple hours.
Facts. That is facts. But nah, man. Yeah, as always, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in with us as always. Down to the Wire 513. Make sure y'all follow us everything Down to the Wire 513. Cop that merch right there. So it's scrolling right at the end. Down to the Wire 513.company.site. Or just Google us, man. That's the easiest way to find everything, man. That's the easiest way.
Find our Linktree link, all our stuff on there. YouTube page, Twitter, Instagram, store, everything, man. Just mess with us.
Facts. So we ain't gonna hold y'all too long because we know that people doing last minute Christmas shopping. I go pick up a few gifts myself once I get off here. So we ain't gonna hold y'all too long. But now I want to hit on something that we didn't get a chance to talk about on Wednesday. I want to talk about. I mentioned that. Look, I'm not a big fan of Chip Kelly as a coach. Don't know him personally. I don't know him personally. So I can't talk about it personally, but as a coach, not a big fan of him. But after his bowl game last week, a win by the way, he brought up an interesting point about possibly how we could fix sport of college football. We got the clip. We're gonna listen to that. Then we're gonna react on the other side.
Alignment, NIL, transfer portal, and what would your plan maybe be to try to solve it?
I think they're all a problem, and I think we need to have a conference commissioner. I think football should be separate from the other sports. Just the fact that our school is leaving to go to the Big Ten in football, our softball team should be playing Arizona in softball. Our basketball team should be playing Arizona in basketball. But because football left, and they're saying, well, how do you do that? Well, Notre Dame's independent in football, and they're in a conference and everything else. I think we should all be independent in football. And you can have a 64-team conference that's in the Power 5, and you can have a 64-team conference in the Group of 5. And we separate it, and we play each other. You can have the West Coast teams, and then every year we play 7 games against the West Coast teams, and then we play the East. So we play Syracuse, Boston College, Pitt, West Virginia, Virginia. Then the next year you play against the South while you still play your 7 teams. You can play a 7-game schedule. You can play 4 against another division opponent, and you can always play against one Mountain West team every year so that we can still keep those rivalries going. Not that I've really thought about this. Not that I've a lot of spent of time on this. But I think if you went together collectively as a group and said there's 132 teams and we all share the same TV contract, so that the Mountain West doesn't have one and the Sun Belt doesn't have another and SEC has one and they have another, that we all go together. That's a lot of games, and there's a lot of people in the TV world that would go through it. You can sponsor each one. Instead of calling it Group of 5 and Power 5, you can call it Amazon, Nike, bid that out to things. You can do a lot of different things. But I think if we still do the same thing and take all that money, and I would do this, and I think this needs to be done, that money now needs to be shared with the student athletes, and there needs to be revenue sharing, and the players should get paid, and you can get rid of NLI, and the schools should be paying the players because the players are what the product is. And the fact that they don't get paid is really the biggest travesty.
So
great points, man. I haven't heard that sound till just now. I saw quotes on it, but they never recorded the full soundbite. So he made some great points, man. He's right. Penn State, Notre Dame, one of the schools he said are independent in football, and they're in the conference and everything else. So it should be like that for more schools. I won't say every school should be like that, because he did mention the Mountain West Conference, small conference and shit. That's when you get a little iffy because there's so many different schools. When we talk about revenue sharing between all the big schools and all the small schools, you're gonna get some big schools in SEC, in the Big Ten. Will be like, why should we share with these little people? Little universities. They're not helping us out at all. We're helping them out more than they're helping us. So that's gonna be a big hold up with that. What he wants to do, or what he suggests to be done. But I think it's a great idea. Honestly, I think the whole, at least the way it's designed, the way he laid it out, to start out with, will be great. A great move for college football, because he's right. It is a travesty that these kids are getting paid from the revenue. They're getting paid from sponsorships, and outside off the field, they're not getting paid for the actual on the field performance, and playing in these games, which is, I think, a travesty as well. So I agree with everything he said. I think it should be one commissioner over the whole body of college football, and they should try to find a way to make it more fair. Like he said, maybe have, you play all the teams on the West Coast, play some East Coast teams, and they play your same, division rivalries, keep the rivalries going and everything. But it should definitely be something like that that he mentioned. I agree with it.
Yeah, I mean, basically what he mentioned is similar to what basically the NFL is doing. Like I said, you have East, like I said, the East, South, North, West division. How you can throw a Midwest in there. How many divisions you want, but break them down like that, and then like I said, you schedule like that, and that way you can still, like he said, you can still like keep certain rivalries going, even if everybody is independent.
Yep.
That's one thing about college sports in general, man. That's one thing that what make college sports great is rivalries. So you got to keep a rivalry.
Basketball, all of it, man. And he's right. He also mentioned that just because UCLA is moving to where they moved to the Big Ten.
Big Ten, yeah.
Because they moved to the Big Ten doesn't mean the UCLA basketball team should move to the Big Ten.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean UCLA football softball team should move to the Big Ten. Those teams, those sports should still be in a conference where they're playing Arizona, USC, Cal, playing those schools on the West Coast, because it's not going to be. Let's keep it real. College football is the major moneymaker for these universities. So these other programs don't have enough money to go around to be traveling cross country like the football team does. They don't have enough money. Plus, the games are too close together. Football, you play once a week. It's not hard to travel cross country for once a week. You can get there on a Wednesday, get acclimated to the time zone, and then play on a Saturday, get back to school by Monday or Tuesday or whatever. And basketball, you're playing 2 games a week mostly. Most of these teams play on Tuesdays, Saturdays, or Mondays. One game during the week and then one day on the weekend. It's going to be harder for them to get back and forth, especially, like I said, with the money that they're not making, that they're making in football. So he made some very good points, man. He did come from the NFL. He does, back and forth with NFL and NCAA. So he has a bigger picture probably than most of these college coaches have. But I agree with what he said, man. These players should be paid, and they should be an easier way to split this up for football, where it can make sense, because you're seeing a lot of movement. It's only really impacting the football. Only really matters for football. It's impacting all these sports.
Yeah, and you brought up a great point. Like UCLA forever has been a basketball school. Like they built the Pac-10 off their backs. Like, so you mean to tell me you're taking the legacy and everything that the UCLA did in the Pac-10 or now Pac-12, and you just about to erase that because they're going to well, not erase it, because I mean people still gonna remember it, but
but still, the kids now ain't gonna remember that shit, man.
Well,
years from now it's gonna be.
They gonna think
the Pac-12, Pac-10. People are barely remember Pac-10 now.
Further and further we get, like I said, people is gonna, like I said, forget about the history and how UCLA dominated the Pac-10 at the time. So
I'm pretty sure people already forget about the rivalries we had in basketball in the Big East. The Syracuse Georgetown rivalry. People already forget about that shit, man. Which is a travesty. It's really sad, because it really was, like you said, rivalries really make the sport even better.
Exactly. So like I said before I played the clip, man, not a big fan of Chip Kelly as a person, but what he said there makes 100%, and I'll be 100% on board if they would do it. But like I said, to counter it, it's like if you're the SEC, it's like we already have the most lucrative TV deal. The big good. Why do we need to share our money?
Like, we are good. Yeah. Why do we need to involve ourselves in this bullshit going on? We're good. Everything over here is good.
Exactly.
We have the best teams. We get the best athletes. We're straight. Like, this is y'all problem. It's not ours. This is what they're saying probably. And they're saying probably like, nah, nigga, we got all this money. Yeah, NIL is great, but like he said, the kids do deserve a revenue split from the actual.
Sure, we've been saying that. We've been saying that for years, man.
Years. NIL was a step forward, but like he said, NIL is not comparable to the billions of dollars that these schools and the NCAA is making off of college football.
Exactly. And like I said, NIL for the most part focuses on top athletes in their sports.
And it's not even, I don't want to say top athletes, because we talked about this a little bit on Wednesday, but you got a player like Caitlin Clark who's getting paid less than half of the money that Angel Reese is getting paid, and I'm sorry, I love Angel Reese. She's not anywhere near as good as Caitlin Clark. Fair. So the fact that she's getting more money than Caitlin Clark it's not fair, honestly, as far as the actual sport goes. Like, she's getting money off NIL, not off the NCAA revenue split, which I think it needs to be fixed.
Yeah. No, that's facts.
All kids aren't just going to be popular, NIL is basically a popularity contest.
Popularity contest, yeah.
Yeah, it's not. If you're not popping on social media, if you're not, marketable as marketable as some other players, you're not going to get those deals. Which is it's kind of fair when you get when you get to pro ranks. It's kind of fair, but they should also get a salary from the NCAA.
Yeah, I mean, like hell, like you said, in college is mainly the position guys, but still focusedly mainly on the quarterbacks. Like you see Caleb Williams and Dr. Pepper commercials every time you turn around. Every commercial break is Caleb Williams on TV. But what about like the top offensive lineman or defensive lineman who's going in the draft? Like, how are they getting their money? They're not marketable yet. Like I said, once they get to the NFL, they have a chance to market themselves a little bit better. But it's still tough in football, which is why I think they should get some kind of a salary from the NCAA, because they're playing just as hard as Caleb Williams is playing. Out here blocking for him. Out here getting dirty just as much as he is, probably if not more. So I think these kids should definitely it should be more fair. The NIL should be more fair. Yeah, and I think lastly, before we hit on next topic, I feel like that if you pay these kids, like say a revenue share from on the actual field, you'll get kids who want to play, especially in these bowl games now. Like bowl games, like no one wants to watch the bowl games really, because everybody is sitting out or in the transfer portal. Everybody's out, man. Like if you're transferring, you're out, or if you go into the league, you're out. So it's like at this point, if I'm a coach, I'm not even trying to coach the bowl game at this point. Like, I don't man, fuck this bowl game. If you're not in the Final Four, it's not even worth it at this point. Exactly. So I think that would definitely fix that would definitely help the competition part too, especially late in the season. I agree. That's why I don't really buy in that much to college sports, football and basketball. I watch definitely more in the last couple of years. I've been watching college football and basketball a lot more. Back to where I used to watch it before, but ain't the same no more, man. I'm still doing all the splits and shit. Ain't the same no more. And then you got all these kids just sitting out after the season's over. It's like it's not even the same. When you watch these games for, it doesn't matter anymore. Like if they don't go undefeated or nearly undefeated, they don't get to the Final Four. It's not worth it anymore. They're not gonna play. So I'm not buying into the season. I'm not about to waste my Saturdays watching all these games, and it ain't matter at the end of the day. Yeah, it don't matter. And with this proposed idea that Chip Kelly has, I think you definitely need to fix the transfer portal. Definitely. Because you're giving way too much power to these kids. It's every year, man. Like, it's like they need kids out there, but some of these kids transfer are not even good enough to be transferring. Exactly. Like, I'm not even good enough to. I see y'all your second time transferring. You was in the Big Ten, now you're going to the SEC, now you're going back somewhere else. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, it's just too much going on right now. Yeah, facts. I think you should. I mean, you get one time in the portal. And then if you transfer again, you have to be you have to be like a grad student. Like you have to graduate. Yeah, I agree with that. If you're a grad student, then you have a chance to. Or if you're not a grad student, you got to get out of here. Yeah, exactly. So, well, I doubt. Like I said, I highly doubt that everybody or the NCAA is even looking at or taking Chip Kelly's idea serious. But he brought up a great idea that I would. I think I mentioned this off air on Wednesday when we talked about this. We're going to talk about this on Friday. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's too much money out there to be had by these other commissioners, like and athletic directors at these universities and in these already made conferences. They're not going to let that happen, because if that happens, I think they'll be less important. They'll probably see their jobs get phased out, and they got money, they got power. They ain't letting that shit happen. Yeah, facts. So. At least soon. It should happen though, man. Chip Kelly's right. It should be one commissioner over all of college football, at least. Football, yeah. That's the main sport we're talking about, football. Because like basketball and softball, hockey, all that other shit can stay separated. But as far as football goes, that's the major money maker. That's what's making the most changes happen in the college sports world. That's where you need to be regulating a lot more. Speaking of change in college football, man, there is one team who is desperately, like they are moving and they are shaking the foundation of the NCAA.
Shaking it up. I can't say that I blame them.
And they're a powerhouse school at that, at least historically. Florida State versus the NCAA. Came out today that reportedly out of Florida State, they've been saying that they wanted out of ACC. It's been spoken loudly for easily over a year now.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people might probably think just because they got left out of the NCAA Final Four, but I think that just was the final straw.
That was the last. That was the straw that brought the camel's back. Once that happened, they're like, "Yeah, man, fuck this, man. We would do whatever we gotta do to get up out of here."
Exactly.
We can't do anything better than we did this year. We won undefeated, and we still ain't getting in because of our conference, basically. And also because the quarterback got hurt. I think if the quarterback wouldn't have hurt, they would have had a better chance of getting in. Probably still wouldn't have gotten in, though. Probably. Well, they probably would have gotten in. Who knows? But I think this is, like you said, this was the last straw for them. They're going hard. I got the lawyers looking at the bylaws of the ACC and the rules of getting out. And it was reported that they would have had to pay over $500 million to get out.
257.
What was over $500 million? What's that? Fees and everything?
Yeah.
I think accumulated it was over $500 million in order to get out, though, right?
Yeah. But for them, like they said, that's like canceling, like they're breaking their contract basically. That's where all that come in. A simple buyout out of the deal is like 257.
257, and plus all the fees would have equaled up to over $500 million for them to get out of this deal early. I think it's totally unfair that amount. I think ACC knew what they was doing when they set that shit up. They'd say, and Florida State probably thinking, hey, we're gonna be good in this for however many you just sign up for. We're never gonna get out of this. We're gonna be good. Things change really fast in college sports if y'all haven't been noticing the last couple of years, and things change on them really quickly. And I think they are. I think they're gonna actually win this case too, because I think that amount is just blasphemy. And I think they have a good reason to want to get out too, because everything that went down this year, they did what they could, still couldn't get in. I think if they were in any other conference and won the championship, they would have got in. Any other Power 5 conference, I should say. So, more power to them, man. If I should have hired Deion Sanders, if I would have had this problem.
At this point, when you just like say read everything that's going on, man, like this is uncharted territory. There's been no team who in the middle of their structured deal. Which, by the way, they're locked in this deal with ACC till 2036, so they have 13 more years in the ACC under the contract. But no school has ever backed out, has never challenged the authority of the conference, and so we're uncharted territory. We don't know which way this is going to go. They could win, they could lose. We don't know. But just reading some of it, man, I think Florida State, and to their credit, they have the right to be, but some of the stuff that they're pointing out to why they want to leave, like, is selfish reasons. Like, one, they're talking about their TV deal. ACC has a network. It's part of a ESPN deal. All that money with ACC TV is split it evenly amongst all schools. Florida State saying, nah, we need more. We need more of the money because we draw. In most sports, like we're the big name.
We're the ones bringing the TV deal to the ACC, so we should be getting a bigger percentage of that TV deal. In football, yeah, but other sports, hell no. Like nobody's watching Florida State basketball.
True, but like you said, football is the front run. Like you said, that's
not for ACC. I won't agree with that for ACC. For ACC, Big 10, Big 12. Pac-12, I would agree with. Ain't Pac-12, probably not in Pac-12. Other conferences, for that, definitely the Big 10, SEC, yes. Football is going to be their money makers, but I guess it makes more money than basketball and ACC. But you got Duke and Carolina and basketball, ACC. It's going to be killing any program, I think at football, ACC, in my opinion.
Nah,
Clemson. I don't know. Clemson football.
The Hurricanes of the '90s. Like Miami?
Yeah, that's definitely in the U, and I'm talking about modern TV. I'm talking about 06 and up. Like since like JJ Redick. So let's talk about 2000s. You ain't been shit since 2001? They ain't been shit. They've been terrible. So Florida State been terrible since when? They've been terrible, man. All sports. They've been shitty. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Like I agree with them wanting to get out of here. But them saying they're the biggest draw in the ACC, total frauds. And even in football, Duke was better than them this year. I don't started out better than them, but Duke has been coming up in football, and North Carolina has been coming up in football. So I mean, Florida State is still probably the biggest draw in football. Other sports, though, absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not.
Florida State, they just been inconsistent. Like this, like they'll have a 2-year run where they're on the top. Like I said, last time they won championship, Jameis Winston. Like Jameis Winston, they had 2 years when Jameis was there, and then they fell off.
He almost had the lead now. He's been in the league for 10 years now. Like,
it was 10 years ago.
Come on, let's get with the modern times now. Like I can't name a quarterback y'all had until this year, Jordan Travis. I can name quarterbacks from Clemson. I can name quarterbacks from fucking North Carolina.
Yeah.
And Duke.
That's fair.
I cannot name a quarterback from Florida State in the last 10 years.
That's fair.
It's not Jameis Winston. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Like I get what they're saying. I want to get out of that shit. But y'all saying they got a bigger draw is bullshit to me. Now I agree with AC for that. That's bullshit. Like for Florida State, y'all are just like y'all just there at this point. Y'all just there. Like y'all good to have here because y'all got a huge fan base from y'all, history. But recently y'all ain't been shit, man. Y'all ain't been getting no good recruits to be good enough to win shit. So I don't want to hear that shit, man.
It's all about timing. Like I said, they can say it this year, but like I said, I'm sure
it's in the past, man.
It's going to bring up what about last year? What about 2-3 years ago?
About 2-3 years ago, man. Y'all let Mitchell Trubisky run the ACC. Drake May run the ACC. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Y'all powerhouse. Y'all be killing these schools. Y'all killing these schools still. And still dominating the conference and recruiting and everything. Clemson came up in y'all. Yeah, they had Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence.
Clemson easily ran ACC for about good.
Easily 5-6 years.
Now we just say longer than that.
Easy. So I don't want to hear Florida State bitch about.
And you can make a strong argument that if we
Clemson
look at
was the cream of the crop in the ACC for a long time now.
I'm taking the past 15 years. If we just look at from 2008 on, you can make a strong argument. Clemson has been right there with Florida State.
I would say better, bro. You mentioned James Winston. Who else had they had coming out of Florida State?
Yeah, not fair.
Who else had they had?
I mean,
I can't name any other players. Like, I mentioned I mentioned it in recently. I'm not.
I can name players. I can name players, but I'm saying as far as like winning and like being in the national, like Florida State hasn't been in the college football playoffs since they've been in. Clemson has been in there a handful of times.
Yeah, but I feel like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
And they had better. They've had better talent historically. Now, in recent history, they've had better talent.
Florida State's always had dogs though. Like Florida State always produces dogs in the league. I'm not saying they're.
Yeah, I can do that.
They're still a strong recruiting house, but I say as far as winning goes and saying that you're the big dog in the conference,
I can't agree with that, man. I cannot agree with that for them. I want them to get out. Because I think what happened to them this year was unfair. So I do want them to get out, but them using that. I think it's some bullshit. I can't blame them. I would be pulling that same card like, hey, Florida State. Yeah, I'll be off Florida State, but what y'all done in the last 15 years? Not much.
So I said, man, we'll see what happens, man. I honestly don't, man. I know they want to get out, but honestly, I don't see them winning. I really don't.
I mean, they signed a deal. When you sign something, it's like you kind of suck to that shit.
Yeah.
You signed it, man. And it might not have been fair when you signed it, but you should be thinking about that.
And I think
forwardly thinking like,
I about to say
everybody was saying, that's what they were saying. Like, we probably shouldn't have signed this deal.
But I'm saying that's the thing, though, and I think that's what they're going to probably use against them in court. Like, they signed the deal, and I believe at the time when the deal came, they weren't the big dog in the conference. They were terrible.
Different time. Streaming as it is right now wasn't as big as when they signed this. When they signed this deal, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's a few years ago.
Like it's times have changed in 3 years, man. Like time is way different now. Like TV deals, the way this shit set up was way different. You got streaming in there now, Amazon Prime in there, Apple TV in there now. It's way different landscape than it was when they signed this deal probably. So they could probably try to use that to get out of it. Like, hey, we probably shouldn't have signed this long of a deal, knowing how fast this shit could have changed. But I mean, if I'm a judge, I'm a lawyer for the ACC. I'm gonna say, hey, y'all signed an agreement. It's an agreement. Y'all got to pay something to get out of this shit. We're gonna let y'all out. Y'all want to get out? Y'all got to pay at least probably $300 million.
Yeah, they signed this deal back in 2016.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's like ancient times now in sports. That was almost 10 years ago. 8 years ago now, damn near. So yeah, when they signed this, they were definitely not the big dogs in the conference, but I think they will try to use, hey, this was an unfair deal when we signed it. It was so long of a deal,
bias, yeah.
Will that work though? Who knows, man? Who knows? They got some good lawyers, so.
Oh, they definitely got the money. They definitely got the money to pay these lawyers and again, will be represented well. But like I said, will they win it? Who knows? We are in uncharted territories, as I said earlier. But $572 million just to lead, that's wild.
Money, man. That's why I said they're gonna get that down for sure. It's gonna be less than that, but it's probably gonna still be 250, 300 million to get out of that shit. And they got that shit too. Florida State got that. They got that. Cough it up. I should have hired time.
Not only that, but my thing is, where you want to go? Like,
I think they'll probably try to be independent for a year or two until they get some shake with SEC or something.
I think SEC. I think SEC need. I think you need two. I don't think you could just have one team. Like you just add one team.
That's what I said. They'll probably try to fly under the radar, like be independent for a couple years, so the another team, another big name come available. All right, come on, let's go to SEC, bros, or let's go to. I want to go to Big 12 from now. I'm saying.
But the thing is, it's like, bro, y'all are a year late. Like it's not going to matter next year. There's 12-team playoff next year.
Yeah, they might as well just stay put, man. Especially if they lose this, they got to pay like 200, 300 million. I would just stay put, man. Like fuck it.
Yeah, they are losing money, hella money, paying these lawyer fees and everything. So
yeah, I'll probably just stay put if they end up losing, because you gonna go to where the Big 12 and still be fucked up if you go undefeated and your quarterback gets hurt. They're still gonna pick you if you're in the Big 12.
Well, now they will. They'll have more teams.
Yeah, because now it's gonna be 12. You're right. So now, but I'm talking about this year. If they was in Big 12 this year, same thing happened. Jordan Travis goes down. They go undefeated. They probably still don't get in. They probably still don't. Now, if they in the SEC, Big 10 maybe, but I think like if you honestly, bro, it's basically I think it's two conference football shit in there and NCAA right now. SEC and Big 10. If you're in one of those schools in one of those conferences, it's like you better be damn good.
And honestly, that's what it's going to be. If you, I forget the graphic I seen the other week, but it's like if you look at all the teams who would have been in the playoff this year, like next year, like half of them are Big 10 and SEC schools. So it's like it's two conferences basically.
It's basically two conferences. That's why everybody's talking about Big 12. UC going to Big 12. Big 12 is going to be shitty by the time this shit get done. When everybody go to SEC and the shit, what was we to say? In the Big 10. It's going to be over. It's going to be over. Now Big 10 got UCLA. Did they get Oregon?
Oregon,
Washington. And SEC got to add more schools too probably soon here.
And SEC, they get in Texas and Oklahoma next year.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking like Texas will be in, but they're gonna be out of the Big 12 next year. So I wouldn't go to the Big 12 if I'm any of these schools. I'm going to SEC or the Big 10. The Big
Football,
12, all the big schools are leaving the Big 12 too. It seems like Oklahoma and Texas, the two biggest schools in the Big 12. I feel like two of the bigger ones.
Oh, for
they're
sure.
both leaving.
Yeah, not for sure. Yeah, Texas, like I said, Texas is in the playoff this year.
In the playoff this year, yeah.
SEC, like so.
That's crazy, bro.
For college football, man, like I said, I think, like I said, all this is just killing college football. Like I said, college basketball and all the other sports, I don't necessarily think will suffer as much, but college football,
might as well go one conference, like Chip Kelly said.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll keep y'all updated right here on Down to the Wire 513 as more news unfolds. Florida State versus NCAA, who will win? Find out in 2024.
Go Florida State. Good luck to y'all.
Oh man, Down to the Wire 513, man. Make sure y'all tap in with everything Down to the Wire 513. Give us a follow everything Down to the Wire 513. Hey man, we come down to the end of the new year, man. We only got 2 shows left, one Wednesday show and then one more Sports Experience Friday next Friday before the new year.
Man, shit flew by, bro. It's crazy.
There's no need to break down. Once again, I just want to mention, really don't need to break down the fights tomorrow because people are just tuning in for Joshua and Deontay Wilder. So hopefully those guys win. I'm rooting for them. As Brand said on Wednesday, no.
Hopefully they both lose, man. I'm hoping they both lose. But nah, if they both win, I do want to see. I would watch the fight. I don't want to see it, but I'll watch the fight. I'll watch the Joshua Wilder fight. I was talking about that. She saw a commercial. She said, "They fighting tomorrow." I said, "Yeah." It's gonna be a shitty fight though. I'm still gonna watch it though, man. See, I'll stay tuned. It might be on live on the channel. We'll see.
It's heavyweights. Hopefully, just knockouts. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully Deontay Wilder keep his streak going and knocking people out. So
Yeah, I'll stay tuned. Hit the notification bell. We might go live tomorrow. It's kind of early, so we'll see. I got going on.
11 a.m. Hey, that's early.
We'll see what I got going on with Sunshine, man. Might not be hop on. We might hop on though, so I'll make sure I'll stay tuned.
For sure. Anything else before we hit our fantasy football advice playoff edition?
We can save this rest for this for next Wednesday. For next Wednesday, so we got something to talk about. Might be a little dead next Wednesday, so we gotta say some of this shit.
Oh, it ain't gonna be dead because we got our recap 2023 recap show. So
yeah, that's gonna be just recap. Shit, we gotta worry about something. We got football still going on there. We still got football. It's gonna be a big week football. We got another big week this week. A lot of games.
I think recap's gonna carry. It's gonna be a lot of moments that we're gonna forget. Like damn.
Yeah. And we got Christmas Day games we can talk about. We got a lot of shit going on this week. A lot of shit going on.
Oh, by the way, make sure I stay tapped in, man. Our NBA Christmas Day rapid fire. Got that coming up too. So
Yeah.
But fantasy football advice. My fantasy football season's over, so I'm just hoping y'all can take my advice for what y'all
With a grain of salt.
Yeah, like my season's over. I'm out.
Hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
But Rand, you got a chance.
I'm still in, man. You know, if y'all watched the show Wednesday, I was rooting for Matt Stafford. I'm like, I ain't gonna start him now because y'all know he did good last night. Shout out Matt Stafford in the Rams. Got me 20-something points last night. Over projection. I needed that to happen. I'm still supposed to lose, but hoping that, you know, his players fuck up, my players do good.
You got a chance to go back to back too.
Got a chance to go back. And last year, I didn't really like on the fantasy app. You look at the winner. I didn't pick the winner. I should have won though. It was basically a tackle. You know, last year, if y'all didn't know, the Bills-Bengals game, last game of the season, kind of messed our whole fantasy league up. I was destined to win, and then they exited those stats out, so I kind of lost but still won because we kind of called it even. But yeah, this year I'm trying to go back to back. So wish me luck. Brett, shout out to Brett. He won last year with me. He didn't make playoffs this year. Maybe a little championship hangover for him. But let's see. I gotta start. I'm gonna start with a start.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the Washington Commanders Jets game. Start Breece Hall. I'm gonna go Breece Hall, running back. I think the Jets are gonna have to run the ball heavy because Zach Wilson still looking like he is not gonna be a starting quarterback ever in the NFL. If he can bet on it. So I'm gonna go Breece Hall. It should give him a lot of looks early and often. Hopefully they can pick up some yards and touchdowns.
I'm gonna go strong start this week. I'm gonna go hell, everybody is we don't have no more bye weeks, but
Nope.
If you have a matchup, like if you have a quarterback matchup that you don't like and you have this guy or this guy's a free agent, you may want to consider starting this guy. I'm going Justin Fields against the Arizona Cardinals. We talked about this when we picked our game on Wednesday, how this game could be very entertaining. I said neither team are playing for much, but as far as just entertainment wise on the field, I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I said that I think both teams can put up points when they get rolling. Justin Fields, I think Justin Fields is a strong start. I like the matchup against Arizona, more so with his legs. But obviously with his legs, we know him moving on the run can create opportunities in the air as well. So I like the matchup with Justin Fields.
I like it. I'm gonna stay start. Let's go Jake Ferguson, Cowboys. They got the Dolphins this week. Stay tuned. I might have to deal with that game in the parlay segment of the show, but I'm going Jake Ferguson. I think Dak is going to find him early and often. And same game, I'll go with back start. Same game, Jalen Waddle. I think Tyreek Hill is questionable. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not. Hopefully he plays for my sake. But last week, Jalen Waddle went off. I think he's going to go off again. He's had an owner Jalen Waddle again. So give me same game, Jake Ferguson and Jalen Waddle.
All right. Let's go running backs. Let's go start here. DeAndre Swift playing Christmas Day game against the Giants. We just as you watch the game this past Monday, like we said, like something going on with the Eagles offense. Jalen Hurts said he basically said that the team isn't committed. Whatever that means. But I like DeAndre Swift against the Giants this week. He's their focal running back this year, basically. Getting over 59% of the carries. He's out there most of the times. not only in the run game but in the pass game. Jalen Hurts it eases them a lot in the pass game. And the Giants game, this game should be over pretty soon, pretty early.
Should be.
Which should be. So which means a lot more carries for DeAndre Swift late in the game, possibly a garbage time touchdown. So DeAndre Swift, running back 2, flex option.
I like it. I'm gonna go with a sit, man. Let's go with this Bills Chargers game. I'm gonna sit Austin Eckler. We talked about him a little bit on maybe last Wednesday when Doc was on. Talk about his stats. Having a little bit of a down year. Last year I think he led the league in yards from scrimmage. This year he's not having the same impact on the field. And I think Justin Herbert is out for season. So Justin Herbert's out. I would not mess with any of their offensive players, but I'm gonna say sit Austin Eckler. I think he's gonna have a tough game against that Bills defense.
By the way, I just want to apologize for my guy for doubting my guy last week. Last week I had a terrible pick in fantasy football when I said sit Jordan Addison.
That boy ate, man. He went off. We talked about him a little bit on Wednesday too. I said y'all got 2 over there.
Yeah, he clown.
Jake Jettis and Addison. Addison is a dog.
That's not my start for the week. I mean, but hey, put Addison in the lineup regardless. Don't matter.
Must start. You ain't gotta say no more. Must start.
Regardless.
Must start.
My must start wide receiver. I'm gonna go start again. Let's go wide receiver this time. Let's go Stephon Diggs. I know he's been bitching a lot over the season, man. I know y'all not a fan of him because of that attitude wise.
I'm a fan of him, but he's just got a
not fan attitude wise. But I would say ever since they got rid of Ken Dorsey and Joe Brady has been taking over the offensive coordinator, the offense has been looking like the old Bills of old.
A little better.
So and they got a matchup against the Chargers this week. Chargers, man, not playing nobody like their season's over. No Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
The offense really isn't moving, which means that defense will retire fast. No Joey Bosa. It's all Khalil Mack and the crew. So let's go Stephon Diggs. Big offensive game for the Bills this week.
I like it.
And James Cook got off last week, so Josh Allen wants to get back and throwing this week, so he better clown.
Yeah, that's facts. I'm gonna go down to sit wide receiver. Let's go Drake London. Not really his fault, but I think Desmond Ridder is still starting, right?
No, Taylor Heineke starting.
Oh, they don't know who's starting over there.
They benched Ridder, bro. He's
again. So yeah, maybe it's a wild card. I'm gonna say sit Drake London, but maybe it's a wild card. So now you got Heineke out there. Maybe I'll find him a little bit more. Ridder is just terrible. I thought he was still starting, so yeah, he got benched again. I would miss a wild card, but I would say sit Drake London.
Yeah, man. I think we talked about it when we picked the games. Like Ridder, he's just happy he made the league, man, because
he did much since he's been there. Happy to be there, getting paychecks.
Exactly. All right. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a sit. Sits multiple. Sit the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. Everybody,
especially George Pickens.
Everybody, George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, Najee Harris.
Especially George Pickens.
Man, real quick, what does that say about the state of Steelers where you got back-to-back weeks? Both of these guys are quitting on plays.
Man, the fact that this is not George Pickens' first time doing this. They call him multiple times this season, not blocking on run plays. I don't know what's going on with him. Somebody want to get hurt, bro. It's football. If you want to get hurt, don't play football, bro. It's fucking football. You want to get hurt at some point playing football. It is what it is. I don't know if it's time for a change of scenery from Mike Tomlin. Ryan Clark was on ESPN First Take today. He said if he don't think he's a bad coach at all, because Ryan, of course, Tomlin is his guy. He said it's time for him to change. It's time for him to go. He said he got to look the ownership in the face and say, hey, I'm not sure if it's me, if it's the players, but I think it's time for me to get out of here. These players are not connected with. I'm not connected with the players the same way I used to here, at least anymore. I think it's apparent the way that these kids are playing for him. They're really not playing for him. So yeah, I agree. Sit that whole offense, man. All them niggas, sit them.
Yeah, and obviously, I think they're going to try to do match what the Vikings did most of the game last week and try to run the ball a lot. But their offensive line,
you got nobody blocking. You got to run. You got no receiver blocking. So good luck running.
Yeah, Steelers' offensive line isn't the best, and like I said, with Mason Rudolph starting, just don't know what you're about to get offensively. So it's going to be I think it's going to be a low scoring game, both sides. I still think Bengals win like a 20 to 10 game type game.
Man, I picked the Steelers on Wednesday, but now after all this drama going on in Pittsburgh, I might have to change my pick, man. It's ugly.
I think that's the only sit I got this week for this week.
Yeah, that's all I had this week.
All right, now it's time to. Well, Christmas though. I mean, we'll hopefully y'all ain't lose y'all Christmas money.
Hopefully, I didn't bet y'all money, Christmas money on these parlays. But let's hit some parlays, man.
I'm just this week. I'm just keeping one. No college games for me. I'm going straight NFL. Arizona, they laid a huge egg for us last week.
Big time.
So yeah, I'm just going straight NFL picks this week. I'll be on DraftKings as most of the time I do this week.
Same. I'm on FanDuel this week. So let's see. I started off. I got. This could be a controversial pick. So you might flop. I'm going Dallas Cowboys money line over the Dolphins in Miami. I know it's a big question mark pick there for me. I'm going that game. Also going to under 50.5 points. I'm going under.
Under 50?
Under 50.5. I could be wrong on both those slices, man. Both those ends, but typically when Miami plays good defense, they don't score as many points and they lose. So I'm going with that concept. They're going to not score as many points. Maybe Dallas score 30. Miami will score like 17. That's 47 points. And I think it'll be Dallas win. So I'm going Dallas money line under 50.5 points.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you on the under. I'll give you the under, but I picked the. Do I want to trust Dak away from Dallas? Like that's the thing.
That's my thing too. I don't know if I want to trust him, but I just, especially with Tyreek Hill, if he out, man, that's gonna be he's questionable right now. That's gonna be a big hit for them. And also, I'm not sure if you see this. Tyreek Hill got like 6 kids or 3 kids this year by 3 different women. He got a lot of shit going on right now, so he needs to take this game off and really focus on his personal life and get ready for the playoffs. So I would use that a little bit too to go over my pick. My boy getting in, man. I can't blame. He getting in. All BM's bad too, so I ain't hating. All the BMs is bad. All of them bad. But, bro, you tripping, bro? I got one right here. I'm going crazy with one kid I got. And I know you're not living with these kids still, but still, bro.
He said, "I'll factor in personal life."
He had a lot going on right now. And then also I saw that one of the BMs took him to a fraternity suit, so he getting sued on top of that. A lot of shit going on right now in his life. So hopefully he get that shit taken care of before the playoffs. But this week I think he needs to take a week off and figure out his personal life with his kids and everything, and his lawsuits and everything with the fraternity suits. So
I just hope this don't escalate into an Antonio Brown situation. I don't think so because I think Tyreek Hill's his head on straighter than Antonio Brown's was, but hopefully it doesn't.
And he just got married too, I think. Bro, what are you doing? He got married. He got 3 kids with 3 women the same year. That's a hell of a year.
Man.
Hell of a year for that man.
All right. For me, all right. I'm gonna go. Okay, let's kick it off tomorrow. Let's go Bengals money line.
Ooh, okay. I ain't mad at it.
Well, I just said, man, we benching all the Steelers offensive guys.
Yeah. Like I said, I picked Steelers on Wednesday, but after seeing all the shit I got going on, I actually agree with that.
I'm just saying. Well, look, right now, DraftKings with the picks we got now, because I'm riding with you. I'm riding with my brother on the Cowboys pick. I'm riding. although I'm iffy about it. If
it fuck us up, I apologize, brother.
If it hit, you get some of these winnings.
Yeah, I'm a genius with it.
But right now with these 3, I'm at plus 566.
Let me take my other ones out. Last moment, let me take these ones out. We got what I got right there. Yeah. So right now I'm at 5 plus all the way with those 3.
Okay.
Down there, a couple others you want to throw them on here. A couple other ones that we can dibble and dabble with. We can look at.
Well, let me hear what you got. I'm looking. Let me hear what you got.
I had the Nuggets. Took Nuggets points over the Hornets. 8.5 points tomorrow.
Over the Hornets.
Yeah, 8.5 is the spread. I took the Nuggets on the points. And then I took the Thunder money line over LA tomorrow for the points. Our Lakers. We terrible on the road. Thunder at home. We need to win, honestly, so we might end up fucking around winning, but
I don't. I'm done betting against the Lakers. I'll quietly bet against the Lakers in a few games this year, and they showed out.
Okay,
yeah.
so the Lakers off. Nuggets Hornets though, we can put them on the money.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good with Nuggets Hornets.
You find them again. I took them off here. I think with them I was like plus 1,000, something crazy with them on there.
Matter of fact, one of the games, I bet against Lakers, the Suns.
Yeah. Suns suck though, man.
But they was, bro, I was feeling good. They was up. I think Suns was up like 15, headed to fourth quarter. I went to sleep, woke up, Lakers winning.
Now, what I didn't realize, but I just realized looking at these games now, Nuggets will be on a back-to-back. So maybe we should take a money line.
Back to back. Yeah, they do play. They got Brooklyn tonight.
With them money lines plus 662, if you take them the points though, the points was nice, man. I thought I had it on there.
I know that. Yeah, I already know that. Yeah, the points is
Adding on the points, that's plus 1052 on FanDuel. I'm taking the points, man. Fuck it. I'm taking Nuggets on the points. With that 4-legger, 10 get you 105. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, for me, shit, 10 gets you 117.
Woo!
17.
One Laker. We're gonna take the Lakers off their money line, but I'm throwing Nuggets points on there tomorrow for the Hornets. Hopefully they don't fuck us up. Hopefully they lose tonight. Come out tomorrow pissed and blow the Hornets out. No Melo Ball, but I think he's still out, so it should be an easy win for them.
I think that's honestly, brother. I think I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Hold on, real quick. Let me check to see if they got the NBA, the Christmas Day games on yet.
I got those on this one at least. They only go tomorrow on here.
Well, DraftKings we do. Let me
Oh,
see. Okay, so I'm just gonna read them off. So DraftKings, they got the Christmas Day games. Warriors, Nuggets. Nuggets are favored by 5.5. Lakers.
What's that on here? Oh shit. Okay, I lied. Yeah. On FanDuel, they got them 5 on that first game. Damn, they do got it on here. I looked on here. They had it shown here earlier. They must just put this on here.
I want to take Philly. I want to take Philly over Miami.
On the road, Philly's been hot lately too, man. Joel Embiid's playing his ass off. You must have heard me talk about him like a month ago.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because basically a pick 'em, like I said, I got a spread is 1 on DraftKings.
Yeah, it's 1 on here too. I thought I'm wondering, bro. Shoot, throwing them on here, but my shit up to plus 2160. So
I'm playing the same.
16.
Let's play it safe. I mean, it's basically a pick 'em, but let's take 6 plus 1. Let's go to this plus 1.
Let's take it.
So that way they lose by 1. It's still plus 20, 23, 28. I'm good.
Yeah, that's a plus 2081 for me. I like that. Lock it in. I like that.
I'm good. I'm done. I'm sold.
I like that. So wrap it up. We got questionable pick here. Dallas money line over Miami.
We keep it running with y'all. Keep it running.
Under 50.5. We're just going by history of the season. You know, Miami lose against good teams. So Dallas though, but we just playing that way. We got the and where we at?
Bengals
money
line over Pittsburgh.
Then we got the Nuggets 8.5 points over the Hornets. Philly plus 1 over the Heat
On Christmas Day.
So again, only against last one we got, right?
Yep, that's it.
Last one we got.
5-leg parlay, $10 on DraftKings pays you out at $242.
Yeah, 10 on FanDuel pay out $208. I like that. I might get on DraftKings for that though. I like that. I like that.
And DraftKings also they got a 33% odds boost too, so you can put it on there if you want to as well. Just saying.
I like it.
DraftKings, hit us up, babe. Free promotion, man. Hit us up, man. We need sponsor for the segment.
Fuck with us.
All right, and last but most certainly not least, let me pull up. I haven't even looked at the college games. We may just do NBA here. Let me quick glance at the college games tomorrow. College basketball games, right quick. We got some good ones. There's really only one. We'll pick it. We'll pick one college game, and the rest will be the NBA games. So for the basketball, it's just basketball rapid fire. Number 4, Arizona. Don't laugh, because this team did make a Final Four appearance last week. Neutral site, they're playing in Vegas versus Florida Atlantic Owls. Number 14, Florida Atlantic Owls.
How they rank, man? So that's something. Ain't like they some scrubs. But yeah, give me Arizona in this one. I like Arizona. I like their guard play. They got some bigs too. Even though they fucked us up last week, give me Arizona.
They're not on the parlay, but we're just redemption.
Yeah. They got to cover this week. I ain't betting on them. I ain't betting on them for sure. But
Yeah. No,
they got to cover this week. I think that they're gonna take care of business tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going for Arizona as well. Obviously, they don't have the eyes out. Won't be out till tomorrow, but yeah, give me Arizona. All right, NBA Christmas Day games, man. This is the official, unofficial start of the season, of the NBA season.
Great slate of games too, man. Great slate of games.
Starting at noon. I didn't see that on there.
Yeah, starting at noon. You got the Bucks and the Knicks.
I didn't see that on DraftKings.
Bucks at Knicks. I guess on here right now. The Knicks are our Bucks 2-point favorites right now.
I'm cool with that because you never know what Knicks team is going to get.
I'm not betting on that. Jalen Brunson might go off.
Facts. But pick wise, I'm going. You know what, man? New York needs something to cheer about. The Jets and Giants both stink this year. Let's go. Knicks give the fans of New York a Christmas gift on New Year.
You know what? I actually agree with that, man. I think they are going to expose that Milwaukee defense. Dame's defense has been Swiss cheese this year. I'm watching a lot of their games, and he be getting ate up on defense. Dame be getting fucked up. So yeah, give me the Jalen Brunson gonna have a good game. Give me the Knicks.
2:30 game. This is weird for West Coast time. But Warriors at Nuggets. This Nuggets first game off the road trip. They come off the road trip, so they've got a back-to-back doubleheader tonight and tomorrow. They got Sunday off.
That's tough. But yeah, I think Nuggets will take this one home. A lot of shit going on right now, and Golden State, of course, they rallied for a big win the other night against Boston, but they're still in shambles right now. So give me Nuggets.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it as long as we bring us along. Talk about the Warriors. Enjoy Steph as long as we got him.
Appreciate greatness while we can.
He's gonna put on a show shooting that thing. I think he goes off for 30, but that comes with an L. Give me Nuggets.
I would agree.
All right, well, game of the day, NBA wise.
Max.
I'm glad they put the rivalry back on Christmas Day.
Yeah, me too.
Celtics at Lakers. Celtics are 4.5-point favorites.
Love it. We're good at home, though. We're actually really good at home.
We are.
You know what? I think I'm going with Lakers. I think we are going to have a inspiring performance. I think D'Angelo Russell played good last month. This month, I should say. I've been playing so hot this month, but I think against Boston, he's going to have a good game. I think Brian and AD going to have good games as well. We're home. Give my Lakers.
Down with you. Like I said, this Bron's going to show up for national primetime games, marquee games. Bron's going to show up, and he's going to make sure we're in a position to win. And when Bron is on, other guys got the confidence, got the swag.
Yep.
I think AR about to have a big game.
Especially last year, we got played last year in the Boston Garden.
Yeah.
I think Bron come out with a vengeance.
I think AR goes off. I'm gonna say over 20. Over 20.
About the 22, 25-ish. I agree. I like it.
But yeah, Lakers win. I guess about a 5-point win.
Yeah, it's gonna be close, but yeah, I like it. 5-6 points.
Well, this next one's in our parlay, so I think we both know. I think people both know where we're going with this one. Sixers at Heat. As long as everybody is healthy for Philly, I mean, when I say everybody, I mean Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. Sixers will roll.
Everybody 2 players in. Nah, that's facts though. I think Sixers will roll. I've been giving Tyrese Maxey props all year. I love the way he's playing, the pace he's playing with. And Joel Embiid, like I mentioned earlier, picked it up since I talked shit about him a month and a half ago. I talked about his effort, and since then he's been the best player in the league on both sides of the ball. So shout out to Joel Embiid, big props to him. And shout out to Sixers, man. Give me the Sixers in this one.
Yeah, I wish I'd have took the fucking plus 2,500 for Tyrese Maxey, most improved player at the end of the
year. Oh my God, he's balling out right now, bro.
It's over. Like the awards.
We didn't know it was gonna be like no James Harden there. We thought he was gonna possibly come back, and then Tyrese still being that same way he was last year. But yeah, this year he's playing lights out, man. Definitely an all-star.
That's true. And then in the nightcap, yeah, fans probably be turning off the Monday Night Football games that should be ending up by the time this game gets underway. 10:30 ESPN, Mavs at Suns. Man, I'm going Mavs. I'm sorry, I just can't trust Suns personally. They let me down too many times this year.
Now I would have to agree, man. I like the Mavs. I like Luka versus the Suns. I said that last week about him versus the Clippers and they lost, but Clippers are hot right now. Suns are not. Yeah, I think Luka would have a field day, 30 plus. He'll probably get 25 in the first half.
Again,
Then get 10 assists in the second half like he always does. So give me the Mavs in that one.
and folks, just to get if the Suns get out early to a big lead, don't turn the game off because they are liable to blow it. Trust me.
They don't play no defense. They turn the ball over. They give a lot of threes. Trust me. It's gonna be fun to watch though. It'll be fun to watch. But they gonna turn the ball over.
So those are our basketball rapid fire picks, Christmas edition. That's all. I think that's all we got. So we ain't gonna hold up too much longer. Gotta get your store. Gotta get some last minute Christmas shopping. Don't worry, we don't have to go in there. We just got to go and pick them. I just got to go pick them up. They already bought.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm just driving by, hit my little app from outside. Come bring it to the bar.
Exactly. So, nah, man, we appreciate all the love and support, man. Everybody has been showing us, man, over these past 7 years, man. 2024 gonna be a big year, even better year for us, man. We growing a lot in 2023. Just can't wait for 2024, man. But remember, we just got 2 more shows.
We're gonna show our appreciation for y'all the last 2 episodes for sure, man. We appreciate y'all. Like T just said, I rocking with us, man. The Twitter, the Instagram, the YouTube, and going up. Twitch, man. Appreciate y'all. IG. Appreciate all y'all for rocking with us, man. We're going up. We're gonna keep going up next year and keep going years coming up too, man. After that,
that's facts. So
never stopping.
For the good brother, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, Steve Taryn Bland, from our family, our personal family, to our Dancer Wire 513 family, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, all that, whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays to you and your loved ones.
Man. Be safe. We love y'all.
Be safe.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need us, hit us up. We here. Y'all want to come on? Hit us up. We here.
So, hey, hit that notification bell on YouTube. We may stream the fight tomorrow. Go live with the fight tomorrow. So hit that notification bell. We'll see. But till then, man, y'all have a safe, blessed holidays, and we'll catch y'all next Wednesday for episode 312.
Peace.
Peace.